Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about Inferno. We are back again to talk about episode 5 and 6 of Single Inferno. Okay, so the last time we talked about how 3 couples went to paradise. We thought it was going to be 4 couples, but it ended up being 3 couples because Yeonjae decided to choose Nadine instead of Soshi. We all agreed that it was avoiding Soshi, and it was true, I guess. So in paradise, let's start by talking about people who went to paradise, and then we're gonna come back talk about the other people. Jinyo and Sergey in paradise. Jinyo has been very considerate to Sergey, like he's letting her choose whatever she want to eat or drink. So like she want rice over noodles. So he act all serious, but he's actually so cute. When they were touring, like when he was touring with Sergey, they look at how everything is so big. And when he got to his home, in the home, he like bumped himself on the mirror. That was kind of funny. Gio is so cute. Nadine was hard about that. Gio is actually cute. Sergey is talking a lot here. She talked more like she talked when she was with Dong, and we can see how she's interesting. Now it's time to reveal age and occupation. Last night we learned about Sergey that she's a college student. She's like 25, and she is a student at Seoul National University. And now we're learning new information about Jinyo. He's 28. He's worked in the army for a long time. We see all the tattoos that he has in his body, like those are bullets. So he showed his tattoo and stuff like that. Now he's a content creator. He's a YouTuber, and he want to make more content about the army, stuff like that. So we learn more about him. Now Sergey talking to Jinyo, she said when she was choosing who she want to go to paradise, when she wasn't sure if she want to choose someone she would like her, aka John, or she choose someone who she like, or she realized that she made a mistake. She said, oh, someone she's interested in, aka we know it's a bad Jinyo. So she went with someone she's interested in, like, but she doesn't want to say it yet. When they're talking, I wish Jim was looking at her instead of like they sit beside each other. Instead of looking at each other, he looking in front, she look at him. But I think he's interested in her. It's just looking at him when he was swimming, and after she decided to go change, she got into the pool with him, and there was like a little finger grab. He was pulling her in the pool without actually making her feel like uncomfortable. So she was comfortable enough to keep going in the pool with him. This both seemed very interesting. Leo said that he likes someone who's cute and sexy, aka Sergey. So they both seem to like each other. So now on the other side, they show Hambi and Soon. They are two in the place. They went to like an amusement park. They have like that place, that hotel park. They have a whole big amusement park. That's pretty cool. They tried different rides. They were so happy. Hambi and Soon are eating, and they're having so much fun. It's time like to reveal the age and occupation. We learned yesterday that Soon is 28 and she's an artist.
근데 뭔가 화가의 눈빛이야. 이거는 맞네. 눈썹을 되게 잘 그렸네. 내가 진짜로 눈썹을 되게 잘 그렸네.
Was so surprised that he's actually young, because the way he behaved, she assumed that he would be like same age as her. Surprised about that information, but that guy is accomplished. He's a chef. He has so many certifications. He have like, he also won a lot of awards. He participates to a lot of cooking show. He won a lot of competition. He even have like a certificate like in New York, I think in the US, something like that. Damn, for a 24-year-old, he's so accomplished as a chef. Assume you have a restaurant. Yeah, so I'm afraid that might look humble like a younger brother instead of like someone that she actually can date. So I let her humble grow soon. Like it was a
진짜
very
내가
cute picture.
그리스의
What,
인류
oh
중에
my
가장 예쁘게
god.
그린 거야.
Yeah, he's so good at drawings. The picture was cute, and after the half facial mask, they didn't show a lot of them interacting. So I'm like, oh no, she might find vibes on him. I don't know what's gonna happen. Now the third people who went to Paradise, Don and Nadine. Don and Nadine was kind of interesting. So Don and Nadine decided to speak in English because Nadine, she's fluent in English. I don't know if she was born in the US or she went there when she was very young. She's more comfortable talking in English than talking in Korean. So they both agree that they should speak in English. And don't know you thought that he's not good in English. He actually speaks English very well. I
If you
thought
lose, you have to drink this, okay?
오, 너무 잘해. 역시.
슬기 씨하고 있을 때보다 훨씬 매력적으로 보여요.
he is good. And they were both talking in English. Don't want to ask Nadine how did she feel about yesterday. I'm like, why are you asking her that? I'm like, how do you feel about yesterday? I didn't choose you when you blindsided. He didn't say that. It's just my assumption. Nadine said that she took courage to talk to him because he talked to her a lot the first day. He asked her a lot of questions, so she wanted to take that initiative to talk to him. Now it's time to reveal the age and occupation. Don't want to say that he's 32, he's a doctor. We learned about that yesterday, that he's specialized in plastic surgery. Nadine is 23 in Korean age, so she's 22 in American age. She's a premier student. That's an age gap, 9 years different. I just said that she didn't expect the age gap to be that big, but she's not bothered by it, so it doesn't bother her. What's most important to her is like the occupation. Not that what you're doing in life has to be important. It's about like your passion, whatever you're doing, you're passionate about. And Dawn's daughter specialized in plastic surgery. Nadine, she wanted to like study plastic surgery in the future because she's a primary student. And I forgot to mention something.
I'm currently a third-year student at Harvard University.
Dawn was impressed. All the panel was so impressed. This girl has this big background. She's in Harvard. Wow, I'm impressed. And she's so humble. She doesn't like shoot. If I was in Harvard, the whole world would know about. Yeah, let's talk about the thing. Like, don't want to ask Nadine if she more like an emotional person or she's a rational person. Nadine say, I'm more a rational person now because in the past I used to be emotional. I don't like to rely on my feeling that much when it comes to make decisions. He said, oh, for me, I'm the opposite. It's like he's drawing the line already there.
Like dating, love, I always follow my heart.
I'm like rational, but when it comes to love, I'm more emotional. When it comes to dating, stuff like that. Haley told Nadine, you should talk to other people. He definitely told the line that he doesn't want to be with her. He asked her to talk to other people. I'm like, don't be careful what you wish for. She with my girl, she's gonna take those initiatives. Be careful what you wish for. In Inferno now, like Yonji, he said that he make the wrong choice. I'm like, what is the wrong choice? Not picking Soshi. You make that choice on purpose. You choose Nadine even though you have zero interaction with her. So you make that choice on purpose. So what is the wrong choice? I'm like, oh, maybe it's more considerate to know Soshi now. Maybe if the occasion arises, he will take Soshi to Paradise. Be careful what you say. You talk too soon. So Young say that he is still interested in the same person. We all know that Joe. We all know that you love Sergey. And the older people in Inferno are asking, what if Sergey doesn't choose you again? What are you gonna do? What if for the third time she say no to you? What are you gonna do? John say, very smart guy. He do the math in his head. You can go to Paradise with the same person, right? So far, she went with two people. She went with Dawn. Now she went with Dion. So if she picks somebody else, that means I still have a chance, because if she decides to go to paradise again, that means she haven't make a connection who she actually likes. So I still have a chance with him. It's not about going to paradise, it's about making a connection with the person that he likes. Smart guy. I'm like, maybe he still have a chance. We will find out. I don't know. The next day, Yonje exercise seemed to have a lot on his mind. And in paradise, Gio is helping Sergey to do her hair instead of helping her. He end up messing her hair even more. Maybe Sergey assumed that since Gio had long hair, he's a guy who take care of his hair, but he doesn't know how to style her hair. But they were kind of having fun. They didn't seem very close after spending a few hours together. So in Inferno, the people seemed very close, especially the trio. Like the trio I was talking about.
딱그 팀 들고 다시 돌아올 때.
근데 심정 진짜. 아, 그 심정 뭔지 알아.
In Inferno,
가방이 더
since
무겁게
day
느껴지잖아.
맞아
one.
맞아. 진짜 무겁더라.
어제 나도 그랬어.
그치 그 기분.
Girls are in the home, so boys are doing the thing in the home. Boys are talking in the home. The girls are also talking in the home. It is so funny how they are talking, but they cannot reveal like the person and information. Like, no one cannot say to everyone, "Oh, Najin is in Harvard University." He just told the boy, "Oh, I was very impressed by her." He said he learned something new about her, and like Sergey, she cannot tell the other people like. Gian is in the army. That's why he was like able to like win that game in freaking 3 seconds and stuff. She just said, "Oh, I was impressed by his background, those type of things." So the Korean Lana make the announcement to the speaker. She said that you can go on a date with someone you're interested in. As soon as the speaker make the announcement, Yeonjil run from the boys' home to go pick up Sehun to ask her on a date before anyone even think about asking her. Like all the girl, all the boy was so surprised by Yeonjil. Now we know that Yeonjil is interested in Sehun. He doesn't even need to say something. I'm talking about that especially for Sonshi. She will see that whatever consider he was thinking about being to you, that is gone. So he took someone and for the date, and you're just on date. They were just walking around and sitting in those benches having a conversation. And so if Yeonjun is mad because she went on a date with Hanbin the day before, Yeonjun said that he was jealous, but he was not mad. So say that she asked Hanbin because she wanted to talk to him, so she was curious about him. Someone said that body was in paradise, but her heart was in Inferno. Wow, so just wow. I was so wrong about it when I talk about it the first day, and the second day I really thought she gave a chance to Hanbin. I guess I was wrong about that. You just say that if
한 90 정도를 한 사람한테 쓰고 싶어. 그 이상도?
Isn't it the same Yeonjae who said that to Sonshi that he want to meet every other lady before he make his decision? Isn't it the same guy? Okay, I was surprised by that. Yeah, Yeonjae. Yeonjae said that he want to protect what is his. Like the way these people are talking is like they're already decided to be together, or they were together for a freaking long time. Hanbi and Son, they are having a conversation. I don't know what they are trying to do here. They were trying to interfere with Yeonjae and Son date, but they were like just walking by them. Maybe they wanted like 4 people to meet and talk together, but it didn't really succeed because Yeonjae and Son end up sitting and Hanbi and Sonshi, they just went in the individual home, and I kind of feel bad for Hanbi and Sonshi. They both look more like the second lead in K-drama couple instead of the first lead. Once Hanbi and Sonshi were talking, Hanbi told Sonshi like, I think Yeonjae like Son, and you see Yeonjae only have eyes on Son, so he was. See, the way he got up and saw at the speaker talk, he was just letting Sonshi know was what. When Yeonjae and Son was walking, and she said she couldn't make him in eyes. Like she went to paradise with him, and the next day she can't even look at him in the eye. WT and so what are you doing? What are you doing? Young and so on both climb each other. I'm impressed. In the past, I haven't seen this a lot in the K show. Okay, they didn't show like the way they climb each other, the way each of them say they like each other and they don't want to, like, they didn't directly say that, but the way they interact, it show a lot of confidence. Like, people don't usually say that in dating show, just like more open, or they don't tell you exactly what they think, but yeah, whether you like them or not, I'm very impressed by that. Now we have Sergey and John. So John asked Sergey on a date, and John took her to ask on the date, and they were talking. Sergey asked, "Is there anyone else that you want to talk to?" John said, "I want to talk more to you." Like Sergey should try to draw the line. Maybe you should talk to somebody else, but John was like laser focused on her. So Najin have the date with Jiyeon, the new guy. My girl, Sojun, she didn't have the opportunity to actually talk to him. She was looking at Najin. I don't know if they're trying to make her as a bad person. She's not that bad. And they share a lot of her talking to other people, like looking at Najin when Najin talked to the new guy. It's fair game. This is a dating show. She didn't have a chance. The new guy, Jiyeon, he seemed to be interested in Najin also. So Najin and Jiyeon date, and Jiyeon is curious about Najin.
오케이.
무슨 뜻인지 알죠?
귀엽다.
So she said Yeonjae didn't reject her directly, but the way things are started to, the way she said things are going to that direction. That means his action, the event, so she just know that it's not gonna work. So Sergey have like a heat stroke. So when the other people were playing with the water, they're in the sun for a long time. So when the other people were playing with the water, she was not there. She was just resting inside. And John, my guy, went to see her. He gave her some vitamin, very caring. That's what I like. John still, even though he's not like trying to make all the connection. Now there's a good talk between Sejun and Son. So Sejun said that Jiyeon, the new guy, sent interest in Nadine, and Sejun said that she can, that since the name of the game, you can go back to paradise with the same person. She said Nadine probably gonna have a chance to go on a date to go to paradise with Jiyeon, and she's not wrong about that. You know, we don't know what's gonna happen. So far, she's right about that. And I don't want, maybe people will talk about it, portray Sejun as a bad person. So far, she haven't given me anything that report her as a bad person. The Korean Lana, like the speaker, asked everyone to gather by the fire. It was scheduled on the day, so they gathered, and that's it that they sat the first day. We have new Ahava, a new guy is coming. His name is Kim Se-jun. He plays tennis. He likes someone who has a bubbling personality. What's going on with all the guy liking the girl with the bubbling personality? AKA soon. Is it gonna be soon? I don't know. So far they haven't learned. Even the 2 episodes I'm talking about, they haven't learned exactly who the new guy is interested in. But he like kindness. He like people with someone with a bubbling personality. And there's also a new girl. Her name is Lee Min So. So Lee Min So far I love her personality. I just know she's gonna be a great addition to the show. I can't wait to learn more about her. So it's cooking time. Segi went to get water with her 2 favorite guys. I mean the 2 guys who like her, not the guy she likes. So Dong and Joe. So tonight they're gonna be making kimchi firehouse. I think Jiyeon is still interested in Sergey, even though he seemed a little bit curious about Nadine, because even though the other girl talked to him, like Sejun, my girl, other guests talk to him. He does. The person you want to talk to is Sergey. So too many people in the kitchen. I like that song. She's helping the new guy to adjust. Like they are all new. The two people are new. They still don't know the other 10 member name, because now that you are two people, it's like there are 12 people. They don't know the new people name. They still try to get adjusted. And I love the song. She went to the new guy and tell him, if you have any question, just ask me. I will help you. I will guide you into this place. My girl soldier, she's not making any connection with anyone. I wish she was talking more to the new guy. She talked to Jiyeon, but Jiyeon is interested in Sergey and also is curious about Nadine. So now in the evening they have some kind of campfire. Everybody is drinking and they are just talking. And Hambi switched seat with Sergey. He ended up sitting next to Sohn, unlike Hambi, and he's so happy, poor Hambi. Because Sergey, like, I don't know if the fire was coming too much to her face, so she wasn't comfortable with the place. He asked to switch. Two girls was talking about that. I think Nadia and Sergey, maybe they were talking about that, just laughing at Hambi. Now, during the campfire, a lot of people are having conversation. We have Dong and Sergey, they're having a conversation. And this is where Sergey finally told the line. She told Dong that I don't think we click well. She said that she felt that the relationship is more like a brother and a little sister, and she would like Dong to be more like a friend. I think she did that because Dong, he was too pushing about his feeling. We saw that in Paradise, the way you asking questions, too many questions, the way you push his feeling on her. I told you guys she was gonna get an ick, and she got it. So she wanted to draw the line before it keep going even further with those feelings that she doesn't even reciprocate. And I want to talk about like the difference between Dong and Jong. How funny that the names are even similar. The difference between the two guys like Sergey, but one is too pushing with his feeling. Dong is too pushing with his feeling. At the result, he's end up making the girl feel very uncomfortable, so she doesn't feel like she's herself when she's around him. Compared to John, who is very like caring, he's doing stuff when other people are not looking, like giving her like a vitamin, a medication. When people are all playing, he's doing a little thing for her. She really appreciates his kindness and his caringness. Like even right now, I was about to talk about that later, but Sergey, she's talking to Dongwon. She talked to Dongwon, she told the line. She's gonna talk to Jinyoung. After Jongwon asked her to talk, she said that she's tired. They'll be talking more in the morning. He accepted that. He didn't push it. I want to talk to you now, blah blah blah. Instead, he gave her a book to help her fall asleep. He really appreciated that, even though so that's why she closed that door with Dongwon, not with Jongwon. Now, and Jiyeon and Sergey have a conversation. Sergey told Jiyeon that she talked to Dongwon, she would just be honest with him, she just wanted to shut that door, so told him that she's not interested in him. Jiyeon said that he has a good time with her when they went to Paradise, when everybody was asking him questions, coming so many questions. He said, oh, it was just, I have an okay time. Sergey said the same thing. She said, I wasn't sure. She didn't lie. She was saying like, I'm not sure, but she also said she had a great time, but she just didn't want to reveal all the information. I'm like, Sergey is a busy girl. After talking to all the two other guys, this is where John asked to talk to her, and she was tired. She said, we're gonna talk the next day. And he accepted that. He gave her the book, like a book with poem to fall asleep with. Yeah. And they actually showed them talking the next day. Before the night ended, you have John, Yeonjae, and Sonshi conversation. Remember the last time, since Yeonjae didn't choose Sonshi to go in Paradise with, he made that choice. You choose Nadine. That we were all surprised with. And he even said he regretted with choice. When we thought that he said he regretted with choice, that maybe I should have chosen Sonshi. But after seeing the event when the Korean Lana, the speaker asked like you have to talk to a person you're interested in, we already know that he doesn't like Sonshi. And so Sonshi just has to have a conversation with Yeonjae. And what I don't like about Yeonjae is that he's not an honest person. If you don't like her, just tell her that. He said, you remember I said something about focusing on other people. If she didn't say anything, we're still gonna say I said something about focusing on other people, so I want to focus on other people. So she said no. We agree to both be honest. Just say that you're interested in someone. We understand. Stop saying other people. Say the person name instead of say other people. Oh my god. And there's nothing wrong to like someone else and not liking her. It's okay. But just be honest. Like that's the thing about him. He's not honest, so yeah. And so she again be the bigger person. She said that it's okay. We can be friends. We can be friends for the rest of our time here in Inferno. Yeah, she was the bigger person. She decided, okay, let's not be uncomfortable around each other just because I like you, you didn't like me. Let's just be friends for the rest of the time. Don't be awkward about me. Don't be bad. Don't feel bad for me. She's so freaking mature. I really appreciate that. Very mature. She will find a great guy someday. Even if this dating show doesn't work for her. I'm like, wow, this dating show is brutal. The show it hasn't even been, we still have like 4 episodes left, but some people has been turning other people down left and right, throwing the line, the relationship ending. And I like that because this show is very honest. Or people in this show are very honest. I'm not talking about Yeonjae. I say in general, like usually when you see like the Korean dating show, people usually keep their feeling to themselves, and at the end of the show, I'm talking about her senior. I hate that show. I love that show, but I always cry at the end of that show because the end is always brutal. The end is always bad. So yeah, that show hurt me so much. But if they come up with a new season, I will be watching again. Okay, I love that people are very honest in this season, and I can't wait for the last 4 episodes. So the last few minutes of the episode 6, they show like the Korean Lana. She made an announcement. She said the new people, Sejun and Minso, are allowed to choose whoever they're interested in to go to paradise. This will change everything. Because in the past you're not allowed to choose the same person. We didn't know who exactly you're gonna choose after. But the fact that 2 new people will choose the person they're interested in, it will mess up. I can't wait for episode 7 and 8. I can't wait to talk about it. I feel like it's gonna be so interesting because even the trailer seems to be interesting. We're gonna talk about that when it comes. Thank you so much for watching episode 5 and 6 of Single Inferno season 2. We are in 2023, so happy new year again. Thank you so much.